How
Yeah,
life is treating you? What's new going on? It's been a long time.
yeah, right, exactly. And I'm doing great, and life is treating me so well. Thank you so much for asking. And we are meeting after a long time, I think after 2 months, if I'm not wrong.
Yes, yes,
1 month or
yes, yes.
something. Okay.
Maybe more than. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So tell me, how's your practicing going on? Are you consistent?
Yeah, yes. My practices is going good, and everything is going hunky dory from my side also.
Mm-hmm.
I'm doing and I'm uploading means content on my channel also. I'm teaching. I have started teaching also,
Wow, great.
and yeah, it's been almost 3 months.
Mm-hmm.
I have started,
Okay.
and yeah, so it's going good, and I'm learning more than that.
Okay. So is it online teaching
Yeah,
or
so
offline?
yeah, is it online?
It's online. Okay. So
Yes,
you do you
yeah,
conduct like group classes or one-on-one?
one on one.
That's
Most
great.
of the time, one on one. Sometimes some student I have so that two, three people they are taking at
Mm-hmm.
one batch.
Okay, okay. That's great. That's great.
Yeah.
This means you are nowadays you are quite occupied, right?
Yes, so that's why I'm busy with that and sometime and actually nowadays it's a summer vacations going on.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
most of the time my son is always behind me. Now he's playing outside, but as soon as he will come, so I obviously so hardly I'm getting time. But yeah, I try to at least obviously take classes and whatever time I get, so I try to make conversation with the people also.
Okay,
It's
okay.
important to have a consistency.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
Okay,
So that's why yeah. But it's going good. Actually, I'm learning so many things.
okay. That's great and good to hear about
Yeah,
you. So can
yeah.
we talk
So
on any topic?
yes, we can take and whatever topic you have, you can suggest, and we can talk about this because
Okay.
impromptu speeches are always good.
Yeah, because it's a kind of thought provocation happens.
Yes, yes.
This is why it's really
That's
amazing.
them. Yeah,
Yeah.
because
So,
whatever we are
mm,
thinking, so we are trying to put it in our thoughts randomly.
yeah, and that makes a big
So
sense.
that makes a difference, obviously.
Okay.
For
So,
speaking, actually, what I feel such kind of challenges are very important when we take impromptu speeches or when we make such kind of conversation with the people. So on the spot, obviously, we have to think and we have to speak. So it's a challenge. You have
yes, it
to
is.
know about the sentence formation. You have to know about the vocabulary, different vocabulary. You have to get to know and you use it
Yeah, at the
on the
same time.
spot.
Yeah, on the
Yeah,
spot. Yeah, right, right.
yeah. So these are the impromptu speeches are good.
Mm-hmm.
So
Right.
we can go. If you have any topic, please suggest. We can go with that.
Okay. See, it's not a kind of topic, but we can discuss about on this particular thing, particular scenario. The thing is, do you think that exams are really, effective way to assess the students' knowledge? Best way to, assess or gauge the students' knowledge? Do you think so? So we can talk
Okay.
about this. We can
Actually,
discuss whatever like comes up
yes,
in our mind. So we can discuss about this. Would you like me to
yes.
start or would you like to take the head start?
Yeah, anybody can start. If you want to start, you can. Otherwise, hmm.
Hmm.
Now I can take the ball in my court and I can start.
Okay, okay. Please go ahead.
Yeah. Uh, so according to me, actually, exams are not the proper way to assess the students' performance. In our time, actually, in earlier time, we had only one kind of assessment, that is exams.
Yeah, right.
Because in the whole year we used to wait after means completing the whole year what is the final what will be the final result in earlier time,
Mm-hmm.
but now it's totally different even in schools also because I used to teach, so we take quarterly then half yearly then yearly assessment, and moreover we take such kind of assessment through the activities we do such kind of assessment with each and every student, such kind of we give them such kind of like activity and where they have to perform, and it happens on the weekly basis on the monthly basis also,
Yeah, right.
and in through this activity we assess each and every area of the student.
Right.
When I used to teach, so that time I used to do that. I don't know now what's going on. I mean, still it's going the same. But still I remember I used to do that such kind of activity. Means we take a activity for 1 month, and after that we gave a chance to each and every student, and
Mhm.
after with the different sectors, with the different scenario. That
Okay.
is called practical assessment.
Yeah, right.
Not it's not only about the marks, it's about the whatever they are thinking, they can make the project.
Hmm.
We can judge them with their writing skills, reading skills. It depends on the topics, which type of subject it is. Sometimes it's subjective and sometimes it was objective.
Yeah.
So means we get to know, okay, means each and every child is different. And in exams are in exams, what we do, we try to assess each and every student with the same pattern, with the same category, with the same criteria
Yeah, right.
even though each and everyone is different, but
Hmm.
our assessment pattern is same. So I
True.
think this is not a fair way. Even if each and every student is different, so how we can assess them with the same pattern, with the same category, or with the same criteria? So our criteria should be different also.
Yeah.
So that's why we are including such kind of assessment in our
Mhm.
day in with the students performance. And nowadays, even I think in schools I can see in summer vacation they also included such kind of project.
Yeah, they provide classes.
Yeah, they provide classes, and after that they assess student such kind of according to their performance also, according to such kind of activities also.
Mm-hmm.
And each and
Right.
every activity is different. Means related to Hindi, it's different. In English, it's different. According to social science, EVS. Such sometimes they give a activity like you have to sample a plant, and after that you have to show that plant to a teacher after 1 week, after 2 week, so that
Mm-hmm.
it's a real assessment.
Yeah, that's true.
So I think only exams are not the practical way or not a pragmatic way to judge or to assess the student performance. What do you think about that?
See, I would say somewhere it's okay. Somewhere it's really
Hmm.
right to, take the test or exam, because it's a, kind of measurement, standardized measurement,
Hmm.
right? And if any exam or test is being conducted, so the teacher will get to know about each and every student's, that skill of memorization of anything and understanding, like how they understand the things.
Hmm.
And yes, it's a curriculum, so like they all are bound to follow this, because school, it's a big
Hmm.
thing, it's a big, like, not just a premises,
Hmm.
the kind of authority and the
Hmm.
responsibilities they are holding. So there should be some ways, and I think
Hmm.
it's a nice way to conduct the test and exam. But
Hmm.
I would not say I am totally agree with this thing. There should be some extra curriculum activities, right, to gauge particular students, interest, and in which kind of skill
Hmm.
he's really good at, and let's say to foster
Hmm.
that kind of skill. But here I would like to add one thing. It's not about only curriculum, because all the schools authorities, they are following this, and even the teachers,
Hmm.
whether it's under pressure, under responsibility, but they are following this, meaning, organizing such
Hmm.
kind of things, taking test or exams, UT, class test, or
Hmm.
whatever, like half yearly examination and final examination. But talking about to foster some skills, it's really important nowadays. In
Hmm.
today's scenario,
Hmm.
there are so many people, they are just struggling because they don't have a few skills. This is why they are lagging
Hmm.
behind. Let's say
Hmm.
communication skill, and a few, let's say, web design. There are so many skills nowadays. We are really
Hmm.
encompassed with these kind of skills. We somewhere know those kind
Hmm.
of skills, right?
Yes.
So talking about cultivating such kind of skills into the student's mind. So from the starting, from the nascent stage, let's say a student starting in class 6 or class 5, so they need to be, understanding these kind of skills, and for that a school authority needs to take some action to provide
Hmm.
and conduct such kind of classes. Let's say communication, how to build up the
Hmm.
confidence, because after completing 12th, and if a student need to go to, any like further studies, for the further studies,
Hmm.
he has to go through some kind of entrance test or something. And yes, there is a interview and all. And there, if he is not really confident, whether the student is really genius in his studies,
Hmm.
in his like academic, but what about that
Hmm.
confidence level? What about to interact with the people? And he is not having that kind of courage and confidence.
Hmm. Hmm.
So I think it's really important to take a head start and try to foster these kind of skills from the
Hmm.
nascent stage. Because if a
Hmm.
student studying in fifth or sixth class and he is having 6 years as well in the same school, if it is, so he's having 5 or 6
Hmm.
upcoming years, and he can just go through so many things and will come to know that these skills I can work upon, and I can learn a lot of things. I can
Hmm.
just discover my like particular interest towards any skill, and there I can work, you know,
Hmm.
further. So it's really important to add these kind of things, incorporate these kind of skills in school curriculum. Whether it's
Hmm.
not like curriculum, it's a kind of extra curriculum, but this should be there for the students, for the
Hmm.
students' well-being, and for their understanding and for their
Yes.
future, I can say, to just make a
Hmm.
nice career. So they need to go through such kind of things, because after
Hmm.
completing the studies, it's really important to be really confident to just put out your thoughts across
Hmm.
in front of anyone confidently. That sometimes it's
Hmm.
lacking. Sometimes a
Yes,
student is
most of the
really
time.
really shy, is this much
Hmm.
raw, he
Yes.
just cannot just put across your thoughts, their thoughts. So I
Hmm.
think that's not
Hmm.
good enough, and there should be some kind of things that need to be considered.
Hmm. Yeah, actually, obviously, I'm totally agree with you. These kind of skills are very important. Even I think skills are more important than that, whatever you have done in your 12th or in your 11th. Because if
Mm.
you have skills, so you can do or you can be confident while going outside, while talking to the people, because you have a skill. But if you have only knowledge,
Yeah, right.
and if you are good at it but you don't know when you go to the people and talk to them, you don't
Hmm.
know how to talk with them, how to even break the ice,
Yeah, that's
so
true.
it's very difficult to go into it. So skills are more important, and we can see the difference nowadays. People they are struggling after completing their 12th, even not 12th, after completing their graduation and further studies also,
Yeah.
because they are lagging behind the communication skills, speaking, and not this, so many another skill according to the job demand,
Hmm.
isn't it?
Yeah, that's right. That's right. And
Yeah.
somewhere I would say it's really good to take the exam, take the test, because somewhere it's the kind of growth, because a student will progress in the
Hmm.
next class, right? And this is one of the, I can say, measurement,
Hmm.
you know. And yes, somewhere it's not
Yes.
good for a few students who are really dull in studies. They are like below average. For them, it's a
Hmm.
kind of panicking. They are this much panicked and fearful.
Hmm.
They just don't want to just I can say appear for the
Hmm.
examination. Sometimes they just take a
Hmm.
day off or something like this. So it happens, but
Hmm.
somewhere it's good for their holistic development, because
That's
it's
right.
not about
Actually, we
only,
have only.
yeah, it's not about only,
Yes.
cultivating that, any growth of any skill. It's about the basic study,
Hmm.
right? Let's say talking about a
Right.
student of
Yes.
UKG first, second class students. So they must be knowing what are the,
Hmm.
phonic sound and the alphabets, everything. It's
Hmm.
really important. So here there is no
Hmm.
skill. There are
Hmm.
just pressure to make them understand how to write down the basic words, sentences, and how to,
Yes.
read the things,
Yes.
because these are
Yes.
basic things. So we must be,
Hmm.
cultivating these kind of things. Yeah, we can do a lot of things so that they can take interest. Children can
Hmm.
they take interest in that, and they will learn with interest, with fun.
Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
So in
Yes.
schools, I
Obviously.
think these kind of things happen. They conduct such kind of
Hmm.
things, whether the student is, studies in UKG, first, second, third class. So it
Hmm. Hmm.
happens
Hmm.
because it is
Yes.
it is done with a fun way, so that students
Hmm.
might take interest and they will learn as well. So
Hmm.
here there is no skill. There is only the basic pattern that need to be followed.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, obviously, at till extent, it's very important because we have to actually assess. There are some categories or criteria we have so that we can assess the overall development of a child after a 1 year, after whole year. So it's obviously it's a part of it, it's a part of our curriculum, it's a part of our syllabus. But what happens is sometime, even still I have seen so many, even not even student, parents also, so they give the importance to the marks
Yeah, that's true.
compared to the skills. They
Yeah,
prefer what you feel, because you are a teacher, so you can see the difference, and you can feel, because when parents comes to meet us through PTM, so they always focus, okay, okay, you got 10 marks, but you, why he did not get 9 marks, he get only 9 marks, and
yeah,
how he get the 10 marks, even
yeah.
there is a very basic difference, 1 mark,
Trivial,
but
trivial
still I have seen
complaints.
they focused a lot. Yes, even
Because
half
somewhere
marks or
parents
1
are
marks.
really, yeah, parents are really concerned. Some parents, they are really concerned
Yeah,
about their children's
yeah.
marks and their ranks as well.
So should we consent?
Should they
Should we
con
consent,
should they be
yeah,
concerned?
what do you think? Yeah,
See, I would
like
say
if suppose
it is
there are
okay
two
when if it
two
is
children.
labeled,
Yeah.
if it is labeled, so it is okay.
Hmm.
Up to
Hmm.
some extent, it's okay. But if it is the
Hmm.
excess, you know,
Hmm.
1 second. Yeah, as I said, no, there is some problem of power.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, what I was saying, I forgot. Yes, yes, yes. I
Yeah.
remember. Yeah, they just, there is a, I can say, they have set a kind of parameter. I'm talking
Hmm.
about the parents. They have set a parameter that my child should get this rank or this, this
Hmm.
these percentage and all. And for that, they are doing a lot of things. They get their children, enrolled in any like coaching center or somewhere, and they are investing money as well. They are spending a lot
Hmm.
of money, and I think each and every parent who has sent
Hmm.
their child in a affluent school, so yes, they are really concerned. But if you're doing in a such excess,
Hmm.
excess of anything is not good.
Yes.
So to me it's okay when it is, I can say, at par, it's labeled, or else it's totally futile. You are
Hmm.
worrying. I think you're worrying, and it's no avail. There is no avail because you are
Hmm.
worrying out of nowhere. Out of nowhere you are worrying about your
Hmm.
child. And some parents, what they do, I should not be saying this, but yes, one side they are really concerned. Okay, and always they blame to the teachers if the performance of that
Hmm.
the kids is not good, is not up to the mark, so they
Why?
just put
Hmm.
allegations like there is no
Hmm.
right things happening in the school and all. My question is, it's okay, somewhere it's a fault of teachers are at fault,
Hmm.
whether it's class teacher,
Hmm.
whether it's subject
Subject.
teacher. Yeah, but what
Hmm.
about taking that accountability as a parent?
Hmm. Hmm.
It's not about you're spending a lot of money on your child's study and
Hmm.
syllabus, and you are not taking care and you're not governing your child, what actually your child is doing. Is he
Hmm.
all the time, just watching the stuff on mobile phone, wasting time
Hmm.
and not really paying heed towards studying? And you are also taking it
Hmm.
really lightly. There is no monitoring happening.
Hmm.
So I think they are also at fault. And if
Hmm.
on top of that, if you blame to the teachers that the result is not good and the performance of the teachers not good, so that's
Hmm.
not right. This is
Yeah,
not right.
obviously.
Yeah.
Yes, I have seen they start to compare between two kids, and even neighbor kids or friends with friends. Means why he got 7 marks and why he got 8 marks. Even hardly there difference between one marks, but still they complained a lot. But I think it's not good, because it happens sometimes. One child can get 7 marks, or another child can get 9 marks. So it
Yeah.
happens,
See,
isn't?
it's exactly, and it's not all about the marks. It's about the dedication, how dedicated the
Yes.
child is, and interested to learn new
Yes.
things, and his skill of memorize the things. Like let's say the
Hmm.
question answers or the particular chapter's concept. Is he able to do such things easily, or it is really hard for him or her?
Hmm.
So these things
Yes.
also works together.
Yeah.